Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One and welcome to the news. Russia has deployed an anti-ship missile system on the island of Matu, and that is in the northwest Pacific Ocean. This island is also claimed by Japan. Europe's energy crisis is getting worse. Cold weather is bearing down on them, and the natural gas supply is a lot lower than normal. Energy prices at record high, and then you add in higher food costs, home and rent costs. There's a lot of despair and suffering in Europe going on at this time. EU officials are saying that they need more Russian natural gas or they might have rolling blackouts this winter. Turkey is continuing to have their financial collapse and crisis. It is accelerating. The Turkish Lira has lost 45% of its value against the dollar so far this year. Medicine is in short supply because they cannot bring in the raw materials to make it, because their lira is crashing in price. Also, imports of other raw materials are starting to affect manufacturing. Also, farmers are feeling it. Fertilizer has increased 72% this year, and some of the more common fertilizers have doubled or tripled. This will lead to some food problems very soon in Turkey. Canada is forced to release 50 million pounds of maple syrup from their strategic reserves to combat shortages. Water restrictions are taking place and getting tighter in California as they deal with this drought. The second biggest reservoir of the state in Lake Oroville is only 30% capacity. Also, the other lake that they use is Folsom Lake Reserves has fallen and is only 37% capacity. So they will continue to have water shortages in California. A recent survey put 62% of 1,000 people, so 620 people out of 1,000, said that Joe Biden is not doing enough to stop the higher price of gasoline, home heating oil, and other petroleum products. That correlates well with his drop in the polls. Another recent Gallup poll said that 45% of Americans report financial hardships triggered by increasing price. 10% describe the hardship as threatening their current level of standard of living. Treasury Secretary Yellen said that new variant of COVID could cause significant problems for the global markets. It could affect international trade, supply chain issues, and inflation. Germany is imposing more restrictions on 12 million adults who are not jabbed. These are restrictions on where they can enter. And finally, Joel Osteen's mega church in Houston. On November 10th, a plumber was fixing a toilet, and he removed part of the wall and discovered 3,000 envelopes that were stuffed with cash and checks. They don't know where this came from. They're wondering if it's related to the 2014 theft of over $600,000 in checks and cash that was stolen from the church and never found. Thanks for watching.